It is a great show, and I was worried because they tried to compare it to the Batman animated series that we grew up on. Like, come on now, but it's doing this job and more.
Yeah, it's really good, man.
And it's
different.
Very, very. It's like you said,
but it's still giving me animated series.
It's giving you what it's give. If you're a Batman fan, it's gonna give you exactly what you want. You're not gonna have no complaints, I promise. The stress of her regard.
That's a crazy title.
Yeah, it threw me off
because I didn't understand it. But once we got into the episode, we got it.
This show's good at doing it'll
full
do
circle,
mini full circles, medium full circles, big full circles. Come back and we open up with a pharaoh.
This man's running in the middle of the street.
And you have to understand that man has a lot of villains. So I'm thrown off immediately. I'm like, is this one of his villains I never knew about? Pharaoh.
One of his villain galleries? Like, what's going on?
Apparently, it is a billionaire that's gone crazy. A billionaire by the name of Mr. Deming.
A real estate mogul.
And he truly believes he's a pharaoh as he attacks the Batman. What is he? Do you remember what he said to the Batman? He's like, unhand me.
Unhand me, you peasant.
Something like that. Like, he's fully into it. And Batman handles him. We cut to this episode is very strange because from there we cut to a man with clown makeup strapped to a gurney of some sort, and he's getting his feet tickled violently
by a feather. That
sentence sounds crazy, but he's getting his feet tickled violently and aggressively.
Just so y'all know, the man's crying, laughing. He's crying, laughing because he can't. Stop the pain! Stop it!
And then
it's too much.
All you see, someone comes on the intercom, and all you see is their mouth in like a silhouette and a shadow. And she's like, "You promise?" And he's like, "I promise, I promise." She's like, "You really promise?" He goes, yes, I'll give you everything. She goes, "I don't believe you." And they go back to tickling him.
I don't believe you.
Dog.
Back to tickling him.
What?
What is going on?
Good stuff. Not the feet to put. Anyways, we got to who's having at the diner?
Harleen Quinn, the therapist.
Harleen Quintel.
And Barbara
Gordon. They're having a
meeting, again,
lunch or whatever.
Lunch, breakfast, brunch, whatever you want to call
it. The what I like about this meeting is they're having a conversation about what had happened in the last episode, yes. With Bullock and Flask and how the task force has been taken over.
They're corrupt.
I think it was the mayor that moved Montoya out the way and said put Bullock and Flask in charge, and it's really. It's letting the bad guys win versus the good guys do their thing.
Montoya comes and joins both Barbara and Harleen in their breakfast.
Yes. You're correct. And this is, when they're done meeting, you guys need to remember this. Harleen asks Montoya out on a date, and Montoya agrees. Remember that. Now, we get back to Batman. Batman's trying to figure out what's going on with this billionaire.
Crazed billionaire who's in the middle of the street with his pharaoh get up.
And this show's good at enunciating who Batman is and what he's about. Detective. He goes to snooping around and he finds a checkbook. And it's been used. And who the payments have been paid out to is a Harleen Quintel.
Wow. Okay. Yes, I forgot about that.
And while he's searching, you remember who comes in and interrupts the search.
Bullock and Flask come through with a task force. The task force this is my favorite part. The task force throws in a smoke grenade and tells him, "Come up with your hands up." He throws it right back.
That's Batman for you.
Snoops into the other room that they were in, knocks out all of the task force, leaving what are their names?
Bullock and Flask.
Bullock and Flask there dolo as he escapes through the back window.
That's Batman for you.
Making them look crazy.
We get to show as we delve deeper into the show, we cut to Harleen with a client. She's in a room and they're having a therapy session.
Just like if you guys remember, the same therapy session she was having with
Bruce a couple episodes back.
Same room, same setup. Her in the chair, patient in the other chair.
And he's complaining, and his complaints are more so, how can I put this? He wants everyone to listen and be very tentative at every one of his commands. He wants everyone to be a servant to him in sort of a way.
He's the CEO of a company,
Mm-hmm.
but he's not a nice person.
Exactly. So that's the attitude he's giving off. And as he's talking and spieling and doing all of that, Harleen is just sitting there eating it all up, but the look on her face is not regular how she regularly looks.
Time goes off, and she goes, "Oh, our time's up." And he goes, I think these sessions have really been helping me.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes and responds and says, "Really? I don't think so."
And then the dramatic music comes on and it gets dark out of nowhere.
And she presses a button.
The whole show goes left.
On her left side of her chair that straps this man into the chair, the chair adjacent of her, which is crazy to me because I'm just like, what just happened?
Mm-hmm. In an instant.
I thought we were doing therapy. Now
Mm-hmm.
you got him locked up.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's a douchebag, but this is part of therapy school? This is what we do? Okay, all right.
And then we finally get a name of the place that she takes these missing people go to. It's called the Playpen, and she has an array of people. These aren't just regular people; these were billionaire clients.
It's connecting the dots to what we're trying to figure out within the actual episode, as to why these crazed billionaires are dying, but then donating money.
Not only that, the therapist, Harleen Quinzel, she finally comes out. This is Harley Quinn. And
it's a different Harley Quinn.
In the episode when she first showed up as a therapist for Bruce, you got subtle hints, and we even said it, and for it to fully come out now, it's brilliant. It's wonderful. This is great stuff. And then she fully lets it out to the point that she's even in that suit. I'm happy that she's not in the old school red joint. She's in like a black and gold joint now.
Black and gold.
Mm-hmm. So
It's different. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
We get the Batman, and he's still doing his snooping. He finally finds the pattern. What did we just say, Plaque? Billionaires. All these billionaires. And the pattern that he found with the billionaires is
Dr. Quinzel. But the funny thing is,
the gotcha moment, the aha moment.
Him and Alfred were having this conversation on why is it that these billionaires are dying off, but before they're dying off, they're donating almost all of their money to these
charities.
These great charities.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what's funny? It's the connection. They're connected to whatever they did wrong. So if you were bad to children, then children charity. If you were bad, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then this was the part that got me when he was like, what's the connection? He's like, they all have a therapist, and it's the same therapist, Dr. Quinzel.
He throws the manila folder.
And
does the walk off.
He slaps him with it. And then Alfred holds it like the same one that you wanted me to stay with.
You remember Alfred's face?
He said he was appalled. He was like, "Wow,
I'm wrong.
I'm getting this clap back like this. You could have just okay."
The thing is, this is episodes later that the clap back came, man. That's crazy. Barbara visits Deming because Deming's locked up now. But when she goes to visit him at the crazy joint, the door's open and he tries to escape, and then that's when he finally gets a name out of him. He finally says,
No, before he escaped, she goes, Dr. Quinzel. But he said, what did he say? He said Harley Quinn?
He say it. But
what did he say?
It's not, he didn't say it. He say it, but halfway through the
thing,
and then he stopped. And then when he fully got out the room, he finally said her name in full. good stuff.
That's when
even
Barbara
that scene was
said,
crazy.
so both Batman and Barbara had aha moments.
Yes, they did. They did.
Aha.
Her aha moment is so confusing for her. She goes to visit her dad.
It's her best friend.
Mm-hmm.
So now she has to go visit the commish.
Remember what
Hey, yo,
she has to
Gordon. Her dad spit it to her crazy. Said, it's not gonna be nice, but you gotta nip it in the butt now. Like you gotta, even if it's connected, you. Whoop.
Man, she's like, what do you do if the truth is? I think is this what she said? What do you do if the truth is staring you in the face or something like that?
You go towards it or something like that. Something like that. Basically, Gordon was like, "Yo, you're gonna have to face it, even if you don't. You're gonna have to face it because eventually it's gonna come back to you."
Yeah, you might as well get it out the way. And I feel that even in parallels in my life, whenever a problem arises, I don't like to pussyfoot around. Let's just go.
Go ahead.
Let's just go attack it. Let's go through what we need to go through so we can go move on to the next day. Barbara goes to Harley's office, but it is too late. Batman has already been there. I love this scene too. When Barbara goes to her office to snoop around, she looks out the window and she can see the tail end of Batman's cape just running around the corner like, I'm out of here. I got what I needed. But she got some evidence for herself. She goes through
Harley's appointment book.
And she finds a name.
Well, it's the way she finds the name. She went to the ripped pages, and then she scribbled it with a pencil.
Oh,
detective
you're right,
scribbled it with a pencil to get the tracings of who it was, which was the same person she asked Harley if she knew, and she said no.
Let me fix it for you. The address he found was to a William Hastings. We're gonna get there, but she did see Deming's name in the thing. She did see his name in the planner. Name. It was like, and his name begins. His first name begins with F. We got to see his whole first name. So when she did the address thing, that's when we get to visit another person that Harley Quinn has under her spell, William Hastings. And come to find out, the butler, I'm thinking that was her butler the whole time,
is William Hastings,
another billionaire. Barbara goes to knock on his door, and what did William Hastings say? This is a wild intrusion of my privacy.
Yo, because why are you running down my name like that? Like, what are we even doing right now?
It was very funny. So she gets turned away while investigating the premises. She runs into
Batman. She doesn't run. Excuse me, that was wrong.
She doesn't run into him.
He runs into her
snooping,
trying to go over the fence. And he's like, "What are you doing here?" Straight up, "What are you doing here?"
And before I forget, remember, Harley asked Montoya on a date early in the week.
So Hastings here dolo with the other billionaires that she got locked up in the playpen, while Montoya and Harley are out on a cute little date, while Barbara and Batman are trying to break into the freaking mansion.
And after Barbara came to the front door like that, you know he hit the phone.
Ring, ring. Hey, yo, Harley. Somebody's coming out here snooping. Man, Hastings out here snitching.
So Harley even tells her to wait. I'll be right back. Little does she know.
She dips on Montoya. And no. They finish up their date. Oh, no, she did dip.
Yeah, she did this.
She dipped midday and said, yo, I will be back. Meet me at the jazz club.
Batman breaks into the playpen. And he starts, as a matter of fact, he's shocked. You see, like, people dressed up as babies and kings and all that other stuff. And Harley arrives in. She presses the button, lets all the clients loose on Batman. But, like, these are billionaire.
Got no reason to be messing with Batman.
Batman.
They got bats and crowbars and blah blah blah, but they
didn't help.
They got smacked up.
Batman gives everyone the beats and whatnot.
The
boo baps. And in the melee, Batman somehow he falls into one of the entrapments that Harley Quinn was using to keep her clients
accident, man.
Yeah.
That was such an accidental. Whoops! I fell in here because I was evading a hit,
Mm-hmm.
and then shoot, glass falls down, shuts him in there.
And not only does the glass shut, I guess it's sleeping gas. She pushed him to sleep with some gas.
Oh man! But the cable raises.
And like the true villain she is, you're not a villain if you don't do this. She puts a timer on for 5 minutes and says the house is gonna blow up.
Let's see what you can do. Beep, beep, beep. That's skedaddles.
She gets out there. Barbara eventually shows up and she tries to help Batman get out the encasing.
She's literally trying to break it in. But meanwhile that's happening, Harleen is out of there. But while she's out of there, she sees Barbara's car. Tells Hastings, turn it around.
Buster Huey,
But
man.
miss, turn it around.
I'm actually surprised, but I guess that's how she felt deeply for them, I guess.
Nah, I would have dipped.
I was surprised. But yeah, they bust a U-turn, and she went in there. She runs into, of course, Barbara trying to break the glass. Harley tells Barbara, "No, we gotta get her." Barbara's like, "I'm not leaving Batman." Interesting.
Barbara,
Interesting.
We gotta go.
Interesting set of emotions and stuff going on between. And then she goes, "Urgh," and she finally tries to let Batman out of the cage, the entrapment, but the glass door won't open because of her from banging it with the bat, and too late. The time goes all the way to zero and the place blows up.
The whole mansion starts falling under itself. It's crazy.
Batman falls down.
Batman is in this
Batman, for all we know, Batman is kaput because he not only does he fall down from the explosion, he's still
asleep. He's still asleep. He's in the enclosure. Now the enclosure breaks off the wall and it starts falling into. Mind you, this mansion is on a cliff.
Oh,
it's on a cliff, so he's falling off the cliff into water.
While that's happening, Barbara, Harley are running, but then they're running out of floor. They're running out of floor. Barbara hits the good son. Hits the good son on Harley, trying to hold on to her. Harley's on some let go. It's all good.
I'm not going to what is Azkaban? No,
prison or
Arkham Asylum. I'm out of here.
It doesn't matter because the whole thing crumbles and they both start falling. Last second, you know how Batman do. Last second, Batman comes swinging, grabs Barbara, brings her back up.
She's like, wait, Harleen.
Barbara runs to the side, sees Harleen.
He's like, she's done.
Doesn't see Harleen.
I gotta go.
I
go.
I know you gotta go. I know you got that.
I know you go. You leave. This is what you do.
But I love it because you think the episode ends there. No.
Montoya is sitting outside of that jazz club that Harley Quinn told her to go to. Time's coming. Montoya is getting disappointed. It's getting late. Ring, ring, ring. The telephone
from a
booth.
payphone.
Right down the corner of the street with the light. You know, old school light payphone. We don't have that anymore now, do we?
If they do, they don't work.
It's Harley Quinn
on the phone
telling her, I have to skip town.
Crazy.
I will come back to see you. Take care of Barbara while I'm away.
Wow.
Okay.
What an episode. It's going to be interesting to see where they take all of this. Will they do what am I seeing? Does this Harley meet a Joker? Do we get it?
Is there even a Joker in this season? You seen how we've seen every one except him so far, and I love it.
Bro, we don't even have a Two-Face yet.
We have the person.
We have the person.
He's not Two-Face yet.
That's why I like the pace. We don't even have. He's there, but we don't even have that. What do we
have? We have Penguin.
We have Penguin. Clayface.
We
just now got our Harley and Catwoman. Episode before. That's it. And your goons and villains and all that other stuff. Mafias.
Flask and wait, what is it? Bullock and Flask, yeah.
Bullet and Flask.
The two dirty cops.
That's it.
Two
We have a
Face
ways
is
to
not
go.
here, but Harvey Dent is here.
We have a ways to go. We still haven't gotten Killer Croc. We haven't got the Scarecrow. We still haven't gotten Mad Hatter. We still haven't gotten the Riddler. There's a lot of guys to go.
Bane.
Oh, I can't wait to see their.
What are they gonna do with Bane?
What are they gonna do with Mr. Freeze? What?
Vengeance is a dish.
How is that Batman gonna?
Served
How is that
cold.
Batman gonna feel when he runs into that Mr. Freeze? Like, yo, what's going on?
He's gonna be cold. Hey man.
Hey yo!
It's been good.
But like we said, tune into Cape Crusader. As a matter of fact, don't tune in. Wait till all of this come out and watch it in one go, because that's how good it is. You're gonna want to watch it in one go.
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's great stuff.
And in DC news,
That's all we got.